Hi everyone, I'm Minnie and today I'm going to present to you my workbook and my concept for sound-based interactive design. For activity 1, I identified a few different sounds in my surroundings and illustrated them. One of the most interesting sounds to me is the sound of my mechanical keyboard. It makes nice, crispy and bouncy sounds whenever I type on it. Some people might find this sound annoying, but since I spend a long time in front of my computer every day, this is a sound which accompanies me through the silence during late nights. For activity 2, I proposed two ideas. The first idea was about a social networking app based on the concept of voices. However, the feedback I was given was that I need to extend the interactions between my users further. My second idea was about reimagining myself as a game character with the real world as the game map. Whenever I make a motion, special sound effects will play, synchronizing to my actions. From user testing, the game did not turn out to be as interesting as I've imagined. Therefore, I moved on to the third idea about crowdsourcing music production. This is based on my personal experience that I often need support and advices when I work on music arrangements. For activity 3, I observed acts of self-care, mutual aid, and playfulness around me. These are some of the interesting sounds which I observed. For activity 4, I synthesized ideas related to my design, which is to explore the concept of mutual aid through crowdsourcing in relation to collaborative digital music production platforms and how such platforms facilitate interactions and social networking. I also analyzed 3 existing works that are similar to my design concept, which are all based on collaborative music production. For activity 5, I redesigned my device using only one of the 6 senses. Two of the more significant reiterations include designs with sound and touch. For sound, I designed a device which only supports recording a short sound sample. The user can then send it to a random user and the receiver will then record onto the sound sample, creating a fun experience. I also designed my device into a touchscreen canvas which allows people to collaborate and work on the same project, throwing in texts, images, and ideas on a common canvas at the same time. For activity 6, I propose a design concept which is a collaborative and interactive music production platform with both mobile and desktop versions. This platform focuses on the concept of crowdsourcing to encourage a collective effort and mutual support in music production for people with little experiences. Users will be allowed to open up their arrangements for group editing or request for a certain sound samples from others and receive feedbacks instantly. The mobile version is limited to recording sound samples to contribute to the sound library, or sending them to the random user. This adds a play element to the concept. My literature review focuses on crowdsourcing, cloud music creation, and digitalizing music production processes. Crowdsourcing is a solution which allows users to benefit greatly from the creativity of others. Cloud music creation should be encouraged as they generate greater output of new content. Digitalizing music production processes can promote focusing on individual niche areas and working collaboratively. These are 3 examples of existing works which are similar to my concept, namely Compose, Splice, and Lofic. All of them support sharing and collaboration to foster mutual support among people with the same interests. They also encourage teamwork and contributions of content to inspire other people of the same community. This is one of the storyboard scenario of my concept. Joseph is working on his first dubstep arrangement. Without much experience, he struggles and he needs some advices from people. He posts on the platform to ask people to contribute to his work. Both Sam and Jane made edits to Joseph's work. Joseph prefers Sam's edit and he lists him as a contributor to his work. Sam has now offered support and he gets credited for being a contributor. Joseph also requests for sound samples of trains and people reply to him immediately. These people also contribute their sound samples to the sound library and they get to earn royalties. Additionally, on a rainy day, Joseph thinks that the sound of rain is beautiful and soothing and he wants to contribute it as a sound sample. He can record and upload it onto the sound library and then send the sound sample to another random user. The receiver will record over it and forward it to another person, creating a fun experience. This platform hence seeks to provide support and fun through an interactive platform of crowdsourcing music production. Thank you and hope you like my design concept.